Alright, driving from Anchorage to Wasilla to help my buddy get all of his stuff packed up. Gonna be heading down to the Kenai to do the moose hunt. It's a moose hunt I really enjoy. It's a moose hunt. It's just a general season harvest ticket. So it's always a great hunt on its own. It's a great fallback hunt if you're an Alaska resident, because if you strike out on the draws, you can still go and have a great experience. Things I like about the hunt: it's remote, it's non-mechanized once you're on fed land. So the only other hunters you run into out there are typically horse hunters, people who take horses there. And there's a whole subculture of people who use horses to hunt in that area, and they periodically close the trail system down, so you can only take in four-wheelers at certain points to even get out to the border of fed land. So I'm excited. The crane migration should be coming through. That's always a fun part of this hunt, is getting to see a lot of birds and a lot of movement. And we're already getting termination dust in the mountains in Anchorage, so it should be cold. So the date is September 15th. I am knocking on wood and hoping that the moose are starting to get into the rut and start getting busy and active. Been successful in this area every time we've gone. Was not successful with caribou this year, so hopefully we can make something happen. Well, here with Tyrell. This is my first time riding in a side-by-side. I've been to lots of them. Got racing seats. Racing seats. He's got Bluetooth. This is great. It's got adjustable shocks in the cab. We're gonna get back to the cabin probably after dark here. We'll see. Sorry, I never know what to say at all. Eric done got himself started. Lord drives a ball, and I don't think that I can make it on my own. called in a bull. I'm letting him pass. I feel very blessed. It's a very beautiful place. It's gonna be there's 4 pounds. Another bull around here too. What do you get for this animal? The animal for your body. Looks to be a pretty large bull. Looks like it's got 4, actually. I counted the 3. There's other smaller bulls around. I think my buddy got one. Such a blessing to be able to come out to a place like this. A harvest ticket. Sounds like a wolf. And boy, especially after striking out on caribou, this is an amazing blessing. But we're gonna pay for it with blood, sweat, and tears. So might be a little bit of a rough pack out.
Just over.
Well, Eric got himself a nice 3-point close by. Tyrell is here with us, and we're measuring.
He's just over 61.
Just over 61. Just a beautiful moose. When I think about hunting in this place, I think, like, how much would somebody from the lower 48 pay to do something like this? Somebody would drop 10, 20, 30, 40 grand for an experience like this. To get to do it, basically for the cost of gas and some supplies, and come out here. You all right?
Yeah.
To come out here and smack your shit
right
on a moose rack. We have a tremendous amount of work ahead of us now that we have confirmed 2 moose down. But it's a good problem to have. Hey, boys?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're making progress. Getting that front leg off was pretty difficult. Solo so far. I've got the GoPro set up to do a time lapse. We'll see how that winds up looking. This back strap is huge. Oh, someone's calling for me. So for anyone who doesn't hunt, it's obviously a labor of love to try to pack out an animal this size. You know, I've got 3 kids and a wife who all enjoy game meat. We eat game meat probably 3 to 4 times a week. So, you know, for us, this is kind of what it's all about. It's always nice to get a big bowl, sure, because for one thing, that's more food for the table. But would have been perfectly happy with just any legal bull. For anyone who's curious, in this area, the bull has to either have a 50-inch rack or greater across. It has to have at least 3 brow tines on one side, or you can shoot a very young one that has at least just 1 spike on the side. So it's part of Fish and Game's regulations to ensure that there's a healthy population. So you either typically get them when they're big, or you get them when they're little, and everything in between is kind of off limits. Sort of how it works. All right, well, with the help of these gentlemen, we've picked this one pretty clean, moved the meat a little ways away. You know, we're already basically whooped being bent over, cleaning 2 moose. Their moose is up that way. We got a little bit of work left to do on it, but it's in good condition, and you know, I mean, it's totally gutted and everything else. So we are guessing that for 2 moose with 3 guys and 1 of substantial size, we'll probably have to do 4 trips. It'll be what, 2.5?
It's a mile and a half each way.
No, that's not bad, except that there's dead trees everywhere that you get to trip over. So about 3 times 4, so 12.
Take a couple hours to get back.
Yeah.
An hour to get back.
Yeah, with these packs in this terrain, I'm guessing we will do probably like 0.7 miles an hour if we hit a good stride. It's about how fast you go. To front quarters and all my gear. What do you think, Eric? I'm probably over 100 pounds.
Your face is.
Exactly. Both of those guys got hinds. They're also packing moose hinds. All right, this is hard. The end. It's not too bad. Tyrell, this is what we do for fun.
Yep, it sure is.
Another bull. The last thing. Here I am trying to document our strife and pain, and Tyrell is grinning like an idiot. Won't work for the camera like me and Eric. Yeah. Eric, I recommend suspenders. Give me a blueberry. I'll fall over if I Delicious. It's got electrolytes. That's great. Made it back to the cabin. Gonna put the meat shed. Eric, how you doing, buddy? Go on and lay down. We're gonna see if we can knock out another Nope. Covering the camera. Gonna see if we can knock out another trip today. Maybe do a light one today. Hit it again tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah.
You got another trip in you?
I got multiple trips.
Multiple trips? Infinity trips? Okay, Tyrell and I are gonna go back for another trip. Beautiful mountains out there, a lot of snow. Eric's foot is semi-destroyed. He's going to take an unsafe amount of anti-inflammatories, make some dinner, and he'll come with us tomorrow to try to finish it up. But Tyrell and I should get the smaller moose completely off the ground, and he'll also be taking a hind from the larger one, so that'll make tomorrow easier. Hopefully we can finish getting the big boy out tomorrow. All right, Eric is out with a foot injury for the time being. Tyrell and I are returning to the kill sites. Got a 44 on my chest. Tyrell's got a rifle. Eric and I have punched. Ooh, he's got a 44 as well. Eric and I have punched our tags, so we are no longer hunting moose. But Tyrell is, although I think taking a third moose at this point might not be the best idea. So I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. You never know if the Lord of the Forest just walks out there and Tyrell has a growing family to feed. All right, this smaller moose kill's done. Got 75, 80 pounds, and got Eric's moose rack to take back. It's a little 3-tiner, and we're gonna go with the big boy. Get you loaded up with a hindquarter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting Tyrell prepped to sling a hindquarter for his second pack.
You betcha.
Get hydrated. He's a champion. Got the rack over there. No bears on it yet. Usually takes about 48 hours, and then there's a grizzly on it. So I am crossing my fingers that we will be able to. Oh, but you know the camp robbers are coming in right there. The birds. They come in fast. Yeah, he's gonna be getting some food for sure. He'll probably be pecking at that. Sitting down, taking a break. Eating blueberries. Feet are sore. Yeah, this pack's over 100 pounds again.
I bet you this one is too.
Yeah, so he's got a hind, and I have the entire rest of Eric's moose, which was a 60-pound bag of meat and ribs, 20-25, and then his skull cap and antlers. Like, yeah, it's heavy, but I mean, we should get back before dark, I would imagine. Still,
I think so.
yeah.
What time is it?
I will check. Eating a few berries, taking a quick break. Does your back hurt, Tyrell?
No, my shoulders do.
All right, I'll give you that.
A little sore.
A little sore. Ready for some food? I know I am.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're gonna go try to eat some food since, I woke up, just walked out the door. I don't think any of us have actually had a proper meal today. Slept pretty well last night, got some much needed rest. Everybody's pretty whooped. We'll see how everyone feels. We did some calculations on the amount of weight we have left to pack. There's at least 500 pounds still out there from the big bull. Did manage to get one of the quarters back, but either this is going to be a 3-trip day or we're going to be packing to the next day. Hopefully nothing's disturbed the meat. Probably going to move it today. Something I wasn't able to video was sort of how the stock and everything else unfolded. Basically, I'd been moose calling and moving very slowly. I went up to an area that I had been meaning to explore. Oh, there's moose calling right now. That's kind of cool. And started hearing some bulls calling, including one that just sounded just dominant, just and then like kind of almost like a snarl and everything else. I was basically able to stalk within, I would say 30 yards, 40 at most, of the big bull. He had a whole harem of cows. He had about 6 cows with him. It might have been 8, but I don't know if 2 of those cows were ones that I'd already seen that's just, kind of came back around. And then he had some satellite bulls with him, small bulls, including a double fork. So it was a pretty cool experience to be able to get that close and to basically be in the middle of a herd of moose. Heading back, round 3. Eric managed to rest his foot, so he's coming with us. And hopefully we can make a dent in that giant pile of moose meat we have waiting for us a couple miles away.
The next year we go.
Surprised we haven't seen any cranes. At least it's a nice day. Beautiful. It's gonna be hot when we have 80 to 100 pounds on our back. Being close. Well, nothing's disturbed the kill yet, so that's good. If we get all the important stuff out today, but yeah, with at least 500 pounds, we're gonna have to do minimum 3 trips. We're just gonna kill ourselves. But we're here. Let's get loaded up, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't like that, dude.
No, if you follow the flagging up to the other kill, you can go laterally on a hard-packed trail. So it's up to you guys.
You said that before, dude.
I say a lot of things. They're all true. You just don't know yet. Yeah, we're realizing that is just a giant front quarter. That's a big moose, man. Tyrell's anvil.
Put that You want to put that underneath my gun?
Yeah. Oh, straddling Tyrell here.
Oh, such tomfoolery.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that's a first. I've never been helping a guy get up on his feet with a hind on and then giving him a pig belly.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Tyrell, here, can we at least help you sit first?
Yeah, once I get my arms and my straps.
Here.
First.
Put your chest strap on.
Okay. Don't yank. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's not bad. That seems lighter than yesterday.
Dude, I'm telling you, we were pushing past
Well,
a hundy
yesterday. You're also fresh.
Yeah.
So,
You do look pretty fresh, man.
so
You could just be walking around New York. Fit
Hey.
right in.
like,
All right, Eric, your turn. You want me to help with it? Hold on. Let me grab the frame.
2, 3.
Got it? Got it? My turn. You know? No, Eric, you just cuss a lot. I'm sorry I cut out your cuss words. I'm filming right now, so everybody knows that you do cuss a lot more than portrayed on camera. Does that make you feel better?
Oh, jeez.
You guys, there's 3 right here.
All right, another deadfall. Ugh. Onward. I'm the camel of the group here.
The camel.
Yeah, man, those hydro packs. Get some water. There's no COVID out here. Less than a mile. Doing awesome, man.
You got
That's it.
blood skid mark.
It's probably the worst of the pack. That breeze is nice. It's a constant, what, 10-mile-an-hour wind.
Keeps you cool.
Yeah. Those would be rough with that wind. Alright. Coming up. All the quarters now. The big boy. This meat shed filling up. By the time we get the rest of the big moose in here, it's going to be packed. Oh, hey there, friend. You're bold. I know, you want some food. I'm not going to bug you. Like a little raptor. Alright, this will be the, what, the 4th trip? Huh? Yeah, for us, it's our 4th trip back. We got the heaviest stuff all back. Realized the antlers are going to be the most difficult thing to get back with the skull, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Going through the brush with those is always fun. But it was my wife Estrella. She wanted a Euro mount. When I sent her the picture, she likes how those look, thinks they're elegant, so I'm gonna pack it out. Take the right path.
Yeah, I think I want to.
Plan now is to get everything out to at least an upper area closer to the cabin, including the antlers, so we don't have to come back here. And not ideal area to run into a grizzly when there's high brush everywhere, and you've got, yeah, you can see for 20-30 yards maybe. The camp robber's got a feast.
Mind focus.
Oh geez. Yeah, I almost went over right there. All right, we're gonna get this stuff to the top. They're gonna dump their packs. I'm gonna dump mine. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna bring the antlers at that point. Then we can get all the meat back and then get the antlers back easier.
Up higher, don't we?
Yeah, ideally, just a little bit. So like right there, and then start strapping it.
Yep.
Can tilt it up. I could probably just get under it because it's so gigantic. Oh. All right.
It's nice and high too.
Yeah, that's how you want it. Just so it doesn't get stuck in the brush.
There's giant moose. 61 inches. 4 brow. 3 brow. There he goes, taking his moose out. James. There he goes, trampling through the woods like a moose.
Power of the moose.
At least this is gravity. I mean, if you fall, you can just start falling. And you might
Sure. Maybe the soundtrack to this segment. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, Tyrell. Everybody's hurting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Drop this guy.
How heavy do you think that one was?
What's that?
How heavy do you think that one was?
This one feels loose. It's also awkwardly balanced, which is always fun.
Probably the best balance rack you've done out here, James.
No, I agree. I'm in the grand scheme of balancing moose racks, it's a A+ job, but inevitably you're dragging this thing through brush.
Inevitably.
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 All right. Oh, help me get this off, guys, eh? All right, Tyrell and I are gonna run out to the top swamp to bring back the last bit of our stuff. The most essential piece of gear that a hunter can have when he's at moose camp. Really, Eric? All right, Tyrell. It is the last trip out from the cabin of the evening. So we've got Eric back making food. I'm going to eat like a pig.
Me too. I'm gonna feast.
Yeah, it's gonna be feast time. Beautiful day. Couldn't ask for nicer weather. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a full meat shed.
Still gotta put one more moose in there.
Tyrell has high hopes of an additional moose, and if we got one, I guess we'd have to figure out what to do. We'd have to make more cord for sure, but we're out of hooks. So we all just took showers outside using a wash basin. We got dinner cooking. I gotta tell you, this cabin business is luxurious. I just was able to shampoo my hair and use soap after being incredibly grimy. So I'm doing the math. I did in 2 days about 24, 25 miles of hiking with a pack. I mean, you guys did at least 20 miles total, I would say. So that was considerable. Feeling a lot better now that we got some food. Good, Tyrell?
Almost. I'm still hungry.
You're still hungry. All right.
There's more than enough food there.
Bull out there. Tyrell? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much work.
Hold on, you guys be quiet. Let him do it.
We got cows down there.
I think he's like high 40s.
Okay, shh, quiet. Tyrell, just come with me. Put your head down. Get down, just get down. Get out of sight. Follow me. Rest your rifle on my shoulder, get your scope on him, or check your binoculars, but I hate to tell you, buddy, I don't think he's legal. He looks to be about 40, and he's got 2 and 2 tines. Yeah, I wouldn't shoot. We can get a little closer. You want to get a little closer? Yeah, it's kind of fun to get close anyway. Let's go do that. Interesting behavior. Never seen that before. Cow running circles around him. You want to get a little closer? Interesting. She's mad. I wonder if she's trying to drive him off because she's a calf or what. Oh. Holy cow. This is really cool. Don't come toward us. Holy cow. Jeez. Yeah, that is definitely not a legal bull. That's cool footage, though. Okay, we might want to back out of here. Let's get out of their way. Wow. Okay, hey, no, all right. I don't want him charging down this trail at us. I've never seen this before. This is so cool. He's going nuts. Holy cow, he is chasing her. Where's the calf? Get real close, Tyrell. Was that not a cool experience?
Oh, that was insane.
I mean,
That was like
He's right here too. He's right here too.
it's not always a.
He's
Oh,
probably
geez.
50 yards on the other side of that spruce.
He's close.
He's coming at us.
Yeah, he is so crazed right now. He doesn't even care about us.
He's maybe.
Well, the action just doesn't stop.
There's a fork on this side. Can't see them.
There's like 6 moose out there. None of them, as far as we can tell, are legal. You can probably tell by the quality of the picture that the hour is getting late, but just really, really fun to watch them. They're definitely in the rut, starting to group up.
Yeah, I can't tell what this one down here is. I think he's a fork on one side. I can't tell on the other.
Yeah, I mean, my camera's not picking up anything. I have my binoculars are in the cabin. I think this is just going to be an evening to watch now.
cold morning. It was a cold evening. There's frost on the ground. Eric took Tyrell out. I'll probably wander out and join them in a bit here. If nothing happens today, we'll probably head out tomorrow. Tyrell and me got up at 5 a.m., used moonlight. I actually fell asleep on the top swamp. I saw that. Yeah, I just curled up and went to sleep. As soon as we got some light, I started hearing moves. And we actually then found some tracks. We tracked this one. It's not a huge moose. It's got 3 tines on one side, so it's legal. He's passing right now. We're just trying to give him some space, not disturb him too much. But Tyrell, how do you feel? Yeah, Tyrell's pretty excited. It's the first. Is this the first animal you've taken? This is the first animal he's ever taken. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us now, but it's good. We were gonna go out this morning if we didn't get anything. But we'll go out tomorrow. So, very happy for Tyrell. It's kind of a cool experience to get to do that with somebody. Right down there. So this is my custom, but say, thank you God for this animal. Thank you animal for your body.
I shot a 3, bro. Yes.
Your wife's gonna be happy, huh?
Yes, she is.
Yeah. There's always a lot of mixed emotions. But
Did you hear that, Eric?
all right. It's at rest now. Let's start cleaning. Well, I thought this was over, but because of Tyrell's good decisions, I'm gonna be packing out a hind yet again. Oh well. We have young Seth with us now.
Look
Him and his friend Gunner. His name's Gunner.
Yeah.
How appropriate. They've joined us now. Seth, a few years back, got a dinosaur out on an area we call the Killing Fields, way far out. I remember that was a brutal pack out, but he has grown since. He's grown since, starting to come into his man strength. And then what is that, Eric?
That's Gunner.
That's Gunner. Perfect timing, Gunner.
Huh?
Perfect timing.
Huh?
It's a perfect timing. We'll probably be able to get this. I mean, this might be just 2 trips. I mean, geez, with 5 guys. 5 guys, we're gonna be good. That is a heck of a moose call.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
You see anything over there? 2 bulls and like 8 cows. How about...
Well, the meat shed is at absolute capacity. I guess we can call this video the epilogue. Tomorrow we're gonna get packed up. We're gonna have multiple trips out to the place where we parked the truck, and have a lot of meat and gear to get out of here. But just an awesome trip. It was a real privilege to get to help Tyrell get his first animal. It's personal best for me in terms of the size of a moose, and every time I come out here, it kind of feels like my soul gets renewed. Makes it a lot easier to go back to doing desk work. So, just a fantastic trip. Constant reminder that it's a privilege to live in a state like this and get to partake in this this type of activity. Do miss my wife and children. Estrella and the kids are probably anxious to have me back, and I'm anxious to get back to them, and obviously I'm anxious to get back to my responsibilities, but never hurts to go out and do something like this for a time. So hope you all enjoyed the video. I think we will cue the montage now.
They flew so high. Then I looked into your eyes, never understanding why you would never run with me while the world is turning upside down and all around, and we are watching those birds in the sky from the mountainside, and you, oh, oh. Who could fly? They flew so high.